Hello, this is Dr. Wells with Wells Medicine, and I wanted to talk today about the idea of depression coming back. And so, a lot of my patients, one of the things that really worries them as they're kind of going through the maintenance part of treatment, after they're feeling a little bit better, they're doing a little bit more things, they're building up that mode of protectiveness around their mental health. One of the things that often is a big concern for them is, I never want to go back to where I was. I never want to be that person again. I never want to feel those things again. And I really spend a lot of time emphasizing to my patients that no matter what comes in life, they are a different person than the person they were before. So always through life, we are gaining experiences and wisdom and becoming different people. Sort of like that saying from Pocahontas, you can't step into the same river twice, because it's always flowing, always changing. Whatever circumstances you've been through, whether that's depression, whether that's anxiety, whether that's recovering from addiction, those things change us as people. And although things may continue to happen in life, as a different person, you now have resources, you have tools. We try to encourage cognitive behavioral therapy. We encourage acceptance and commitment therapy. We encourage exercise, avoiding alcohol, marijuana, benzodiazepines. We encourage getting out and being with groups of people. We encourage prioritizing sleep, decreasing electronics. All of those things are skills and tools and resources that now that person has available to them, support systems, network structures, and the use of either ketamine or TMS or stellate ganglions or nitrous oxide. They have all of those things available to them now that maybe they didn't have before when they were a different person. So through the process of recovering from depression and anxiety, patients also see hope and see how things can change and see how they can recover, and get a sense that there is like life beyond depression and anxiety. And I think that that as well gives people a glimpse past that doorway that depression or anxiety shuts. And even just that glimpse is also another tool that patients have to say, well, there is a different side of this. Nothing physically changed about me. Nothing structurally changed about my world. The facts all remain the same, but my thoughts, my perceptions, my perspective on my life or the things or the situations in my life have changed. And what was that change? It was my thought processes. And these are the things that I'm doing now to change my thought process, whether it's ketamine or whether it's TMS or whether it's taking vitamins and going for a walk. Those are all resources and tools that create a different person to handle new situations and not go through the same depression or anxiety that a patient has had before. So I really like to give that reassurance because it's not all about waiting for the other shoe to drop. Sometimes it's about knowing that you're different now, and that even when the other shoe drops, you don't have to necessarily go back to depression or anxiety or where you were, or those feelings.